YouTubers blow the whistle on an anti-vax plot.
Here's a summary of the article.
An influencer marketing agency called Phazy offered to pay him to promote what it said was leaked information that suggested the death rate among people who had the Pfizer vaccine was almost 3 times that of the AstraZeneca jab. Phazy's brief told influencers to share a story in French newspaper Le Monde about a data leak from the European Medicines Agency. Each of them posted uncharacteristic videos in which they pushed the same message as the Phazy campaign and shared the fake news links from the agency's brief. We tried emailing the people who approached Mirko and Leo. The emails bounced back, not from Phazy, but from the domain of a company called AdNow. Phazy is a part of AdNow, which is a digital marketing company, registered in both Russia and the UK. The BBC has made multiple attempts to contact AdNow by phone, email and even a letter couriered to their Moscow headquarters, but they have not responded. Mr. Tolade said he had very little to do with Phazy, which he said was a joint venture between his fellow director, a Russian man called Stanislav Fazenko, and another person whose identity he didn't know. While Phazy's campaign was a flop, Leo Grasset believes it won't be the last attempt to use the power of social influencers to spread disinformation.
This post received a score of 7,800, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Wow, I would never forgive myself if I took $2,000 to sell myself out like this. That's so dangerous.
This guy is a biologist and a researcher. He makes pedagogical content about scientific publications. He is very credible in his field and he is even listed on the French Gov list of YouTubers recommended for teachers and students. So he is not just a lifestyle influencer. If he had accepted to spread the misinformation, it would have appeared very, very credible to the followers, not because they are stupid, but because he is a reliable source of information. Prof that he is reliable. He refused to spread the misinformation and blew the thing out.
Leo is a national treasure and we're lucky his integrity is rock solid.
Somebody knows who is behind this. Follow the money.
Ad agency with offices in Russia and the UK? Not suspicious at all. S.
Can these types of firms be held accountable for their campaigning? What's to stop these types of propaganda machines from painting people, countries, and pandemics differently from the facts?
Greater than can these types of firms be held accountable for their campaigning? They can be sued, but they will just dissolve and reform under a different name.
Edit, I was wondering how conservatives were going to spin all this Russia talk building up these last few years. Waved it all away in 2015 but can't do that anymore. Looks like the wheel landed on, you guys blame everything on Russia, Russia can't be doing everything. I guess I was just hoping for something, a little less boring.
If someone fluent in Russian could take a look at that version, I wonder if it also is as off. He also owned his own business prior to working for Action Play or the prior ad agency, and right before getting hired he changed the name on the registration for that old company. They typically appear as digital ad companies discussing SEO or social media marketing, which appears to be also known as, go figure, sketchy global finance guys, and potential Russian intelligence operatives registered out of the same small office building in a small island nation.
It's Russia. Pretty ironic considering all the bad-mouthing the West are doing towards Chinese and Russian vaccines. But yeah, this shit is tiresome. We are in a pandemic and countries are still playing politics with this shit.
I honestly haven't seen anyone in the West bad-mouthing Sinovac or Sputnik other than Redditors perhaps, for whatever that is worth lol. All I've heard, from anyone whose voice matters, is some skepticism about their efficacy due to lack of reliable independent data and not following standard procedure, like Sputnik skipping phase 3 trials. That's hardly bad-mouthing and nothing in comparison to actively pushing a disinformation campaign in other people's countries with money and by deceptive means.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.